It's a young samurai, I smoke a spliff in the cut, then I pass a lot to my bro. Don't fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches and a cup of that tro. So it's just THC.
BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, yo, before the video even start, hit that like button, and while you at it, subscribe and join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. Hey, yo, check this out. Now, look, I'm not the biggest Meek Mill fan you're gonna find. You know, I think he got a couple of bars here and there. His style, I don't really, it's not really my thing. But I think that people just, you know, people just getting on him too hard about what he said. I don't think he really meant, like, you know, he's bringing yachts and the yacht life and the speedboat life or whatever the hell to the people in Miami, because obviously the people in Miami been doing that. People from not in, that's what you go to Miami for. Like, that's one of the things that you go to Miami for, because that's the Miami life. I don't think that's what he meant. I think that he just wasn't able to articulate himself appropriately. And I also think that he's selling an album. So when you're selling an album, you're gonna magnify the things that you're saying in order to make yourself just look good. That's just what you do. So, I mean, I don't really think anybody's going down there looking at getting in yachts because of Meek Mill at all, whether they're from Miami or whether they're from somewhere else. I don't think anyone is doing that at all. But due to the fact that he's going down there and he's, you know, being on, I guess, Snapchat or Instagram, whatever the hell he's on, and he's showing himself doing these things. And then after the fact, then now other people are doing it. He could then say, well, okay, there's a correlation between the two things. Okay, yeah, I can absolutely 100% get behind him on that if that's what he's saying. But I don't think he's saying that he's convincing people from Miami to go and do Miami shit. I just don't think that that's what he was trying to say at all. I think that if Meek didn't get himself into all of the other little BS that he was consistently getting himself into in the last year and a half, 2 years, then people would just have looked at this a little bit differently. One example. He shouldn't even have shot. No, he shouldn't even have shot at freaking Drake from the gate. Why was he shooting at Drake, pardon me. He shouldn't have even been shooting at Drake from the gate. Shot at Drake. He got hit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so he messed up right there. Then, you know, all of the stuff that revolved around, you know, him and his ex-old lady. Then on top of that, now you beefing with a dude, Safari, who first, and then he did the snakest in the world. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. He filmed a dude having sex, cheating on his girl, and then showed the freaking video to the guy's girl in order for him to get the guy's girl. I mean, come on. There's not many things that you could do lower than that. Let's just keep it a buck. There's not many things that you could do that people are gonna say, come on, man, you just the scum of the earth. There's not many things you could do lower than that. Hang out with a dude, pretend like y'all friends, just so you could tape the guy doing something on his girl, and then take the information to his girl so they'll break up so you can get her. There's not many things that's lower than that than you can do. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. So people are just looking at Meek a certain way. Like, seriously. I mean, whether anybody want to admit it or not, everybody is looking at Meek a certain way. He's dug himself into a certain specific hole. And that one thing right there, in my opinion, is not ever going to allow him to be resurrected out of the hole. The only people that I think that could really deal with Meek is people that's like him. Now, you're going to have your people that just like his music, and they're going to, you know, they don't care what he do. They like his music. Like, I don't think everybody that likes R. Kelly music wants to have sex with little kids. So I don't think everybody that like Meek music want to tape guys having sex with people, with chicks to go back and tell their girlfriends about. I don't think that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that there's just a certain mindset. You understand what I'm saying? The guys might not want to have sex with little kids, but, you know, they want to, you know, seduce a woman. You're going to like R. Kelly's music. Women that want their man to put forth the effort to seduce them, they're going to like R. Kelly's music. It's just, that's the way it is. And he just makes good music anyway. Like, I Believe I Could Fly. It's just a good song. It has nothing to do with seduction. But the point in which I'm trying to make is, Meek Mills has backed himself into a corner. he has to be very, very cognizant of the words that he used when he's in these interviews. He wasn't. He could have said something more along the lines of, well, you know, in this with this new age of rappers, and then said everything that he said verbatim after that, and it would have got a totally different response. Totally 100% different response. You know, these guys forget that there's people that came before them. That's the biggest problem and issue I think that there really is. They forget that there was people that came before them. They forget that there was rappers that came before them. They forget that there was people who did this. Because in our culture, in hip-hop culture, not even the hip-hop culture, but in the rap culture, for some reason, we don't show reverence to the people who came before, like in other freaking music cultures. You got people like the Rolling Stones who still go on tour and pack houses. I think they still go on tour and pack houses. I know they still going on tour. They like 180 a piece. They still going on tour. Probably packing houses. And packing houses with people who weren't even alive when their first album dropped. The people that wasn't even alive when their third album dropped. Studio album. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just different. It's just totally different. You understand what I'm saying? So he has to be a little bit more careful about the words in which he uses. Because if he's not going to be one of those rappers that show respect to the past that came before him, and he going to be on this old new school, I don't know, I'm not even going to say new school because he ain't even part of the new school no more. The mumble rappers is the new school. I don't get that. I mean, a couple of them may have a couple of dope tracks here and there, but not good enough for them to be considered one of the best rappers. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know, man. I mean, everybody has their preference. I'm not trying to down talk anybody's preference. All y'all Meek fans, be Meek fans. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All of y'all mumble rapper fans, be mumble rapper fans. What the hell do I care? But at the end of the day, I don't think he was being disrespectful to the people. I didn't think he was intentionally trying to disrespect people from Miami. Not at all. And I 100% understand why Trick Daddy felt the way that he felt. I understand. 100% I understand. Because Meek didn't make any kind of difference, or he didn't show the difference or give an explanation of exactly who he was talking about. So he could have been throwing shots at anybody. But yeah, we remember when 2 Live Crew, was it 2 Live Crew that was on the freaking the water jump offs on with the girls on the back of each one with them, and they was riding them shits. Them I don't even know what they called. I'm from New York. You understand? Water bikes. I don't know what the hell them things is called. Water skis, jet skis. There you go, jet skis. I'm from New York. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what them things is. I don't get on them things. I can't. What? Anyway, but the point in which I'm making is, and also Meek is from Philly, so he probably feels like he is, you know what I'm saying? Like when he goes down there and he brings his people down there and they're doing it, they're probably talking to him like, yo, I bet you nobody never did this before, because they forgetting about the past. Now, with that being said, I don't think he needs to come out and give a apology. I think that he should make himself clear. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? I understand where Trick is coming from, but that's not what I was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about my era. You know, people ain't doing it like this in my era. My era, people were doing other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think he needs to brag about other stuff. Why don't you brag about, you know, getting your entourage a 401k? How about that? Brag about that. That's something to brag about. Seriously, that's something to brag about. You know what I'm saying? Brag about how you went to a school and you're financing the books for one of the semesters or something. Brag about that. You know what I'm saying? Because these rappers bragging about spending their money on opulence, that doesn't mean much to me anymore. You know what I'm saying? You bragging about how you bought a fucking Lambo or something. You know that's just not, that doesn't resonate with me. You know, I have different my opinion of what makes an individual, you know, a success isn't the monies that he could just go throw away and throw down the drain and brag about. It's not that phone money that he could put at his ear. It's not the bottles of whatever champagne that costs ridiculous amounts of money that you could just pour down the drain because it ain't no big deal. That doesn't resonate with me. It may resonate with other people, and you know that's your demographic, that's your you know who you shooting for. But you know it is what it is. But you know, Meek, you really want to show somebody something? Why don't you go donate a couple $100,000 to a school somewhere, help them get some books for a couple of semesters? How about that? Not even a couple $100,000. Go donate $10,000. You know, go donate $10,000 to some of the public schools in Philly. How about that? I mean, I don't know if you're doing it, and if you are doing it, you know, good thing you're doing it. But you know what I'm saying? Why don't you lead the way on that? We supposed to give in private, but lead the way on that. How about that? You want to lead the way with the yachts? Go lead the way on that. Go lead the way on funding programs to teach teens about teen pregnancy. Go lead the way on that. I'm not trying to knock you. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want with your money. But, you know, if you were doing these things, you wouldn't have people like Trick Daddy talking crazy to you. Because then even if you said something out of the way, he'd have to respect the fact that, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't have came at you the way that he came at you. You know what I'm saying? Even if he came at you. So why don't you go lead the way in that? I've been to Philly. You know, Philly could use a little bit of help. I've been to Philly. You feel me? Why don't you do that? Anyway, that's all I got on this one. Yo, why don't y'all leave some comments down below? I want to know what you guys think about this, because what you guys think about this is way more important to me than what I think about this, because I already know what I think about this. So like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you haven't hit that notification bell yet, you playing yourself. Share. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.